This is the Samsung Galaxy A04s. This is one of the cheapest budget Android phone from Samsung so far, and thankfully it has a handful of great features. From the Type-C charging port to the side mount fingerprint, the A04s is surely worth your consideration. The A04s comes in 4 variants with different storage capacities. The first one has 3GB of RAM and 32GB of ROM. The second one has 3GB of RAM and 64GB of ROM. The third variant comes with 4GB of RAM and 64GB of ROM. And the last variant has 4GB of RAM and 128GB of ROM. The 128GB ROM variant is the most expensive of all the variants, and it's just about 122,000 naira. If you are considering buying one of the other variants, you will spend a little less, somewhere between 104,000 naira and 115,000 naira, and that depends on the variant you want. Considering the features of this device, I don't have any problem with the price, and to be clear, it is not overpriced, especially if you bear in mind what the A04s has to offer. So let me tell you everything you need to know about this device. Plus, it would be amazing if you subscribe to my channel, and if you have anything to say, please don't let it go. Put it in the comment section below. In the box, it doesn't come with many accessories. All you get is the device, a 15-watt charger, a USB Type-C cable, and a SIM remover tool. There is no protective case here, and there is no earpiece as well. Okay, back to the device. There are 3 cameras here at the back, and the main camera is 50 megapixel. The second camera is 2 megapixel macro sensor, and the last camera is also 2 megapixel depth sensor. There is also a flashlight here and the Samsung branding at the bottom. The A04s features a side mount fingerprint which doubles as a power button. There is also the volume button close by. At the top, you will find the first microphone. The second microphone is positioned at the bottom of the device, along with an audio jack, a USB Type-C port, and the speaker. At the left side comes the SIM house, which holds a SIM tray that can support 2 SIM cards and a memory card. I just wasn't expecting a long SIM tray. The design does not look bad, but I feel it could have been better. Both the body and the frame are made of plastic material, and one can easily tell. Unlike most devices with matte finish, it is easy to get the device dirty with stain from fingerprint. And this is so because the back is glossy. In my opinion of the A04s, I like the device and I will recommend it to anyone who cannot afford a more expensive phone. However, the design is not one of the reasons why I like the phone. I believe that the back is too plain, but it's a good device anyway. There are 3 main reasons why I like this device. Now let me tell you about them. The first one is that the A04s supports a USB Type-C charging port and not USB 2.0. I recently reviewed the Oppo A17, which is sold at 124,000 naira. As beautiful as its design is, it comes with a USB 2.0. If this A04s, which is 2K lesser than the Oppo A17, comes with a USB Type-C charging port, then it's really a big advantage. Then there's a side mount fingerprint, which is the second reason why I like this device. So far, all the budget devices in this price range that I know of comes with a rear fingerprint. Maybe I have not looked hard enough, but seriously, every device with a side mount fingerprint that I have seen is way more expensive than this one. The third reason why I like this device is its performance. It is pretty stable and fast. It handles multitasking so well and doesn't overheat. When it comes to performance, it is not the perfect device, but for a budget phone to maintain a measure of stability even when gaming, it's impressive. It runs on Android 12, One UI 4.1 and built on Exynos 850 chipset. The display does not offer much in specifications, but in performance it is pretty decent. It's an IPS display with a 90Hz refresh rate and a peak brightness of 400 nits. The resolution is 720 by 1600 pixels, which is really low. But when scrolling through screen, it doesn't feel like it's a low resolution display. The only issue with this display that you can easily notice is the screen to body ratio of 80.7%. So you have to battle with these huge bezels. Aside from the bezels, the display is a good one, even though it comes with a much lower spec. For those that do audio recording with their mobile phones, A04s will be very helpful. Here's an audio recording test. Hello, this is Samsung Galaxy A04s and this is the audio recording test. Time to test how clear the audio recorder is. Testing time. Hello, this is Samsung Galaxy A04s and this is the audio recording test. Time to test how clear the audio recorder is. Testing time. It has a better audio output than most of the devices that I know of. Even some of the more expensive Android phones won't give you such an amazing audio output. A04s comes with a 5000 mAh battery that lasts more than a day on average use. In places like Nigeria, where there is frequent shortage of electricity, you will still need to charge this device frequently, but not as much as you would on a device with lower battery capacity. The 15-watt charger that came in the box can charge the battery fast, but that depends on your definition of the word fast. The last special feature on this device for me is the camera. The ability to adjust and fine-tune color is one of the things you will find in the camera of this A04s. Pictures are sharp and clear, but to be fair, the camera doesn't give accurate color most times. The photo mode does take nice shots under ideal lighting condition. The portrait mode does a great job as well. It's even better because you can adjust the intensity of blur effect before taking your shot. In most Android phones, what you get is autofocus in the portrait mode, and in such settings, you cannot adjust the blur level before you take your shot. The A04s can make this adjustment, and it's a nice one. Then the video mode. Okay guys, so this is the back camera of the Samsung Galaxy A04s, and I am recording at full HD, which is I think it's 30 frames per second. Yeah, that's it, and that's what you get with the camera. It's fine, it's clear, maintains great color balance, and it's something which you can really rely on. Again, it's the back camera of the Samsung Galaxy A04s. The front camera also takes great shots, and again, I prefer it to the camera of other devices within this price range. It's the front camera actually, and I'm using it for this video right now. It's kind of clear, bright, and it also have this balanced color, which makes it a bit different from other front cameras. So I think this device is worth recommending for anyone on low budget. It has cool features and a great camera as well. And that's my take on the Samsung Galaxy A04s. Let me know what you think about it, and see you in my next video.